Hello guys, as you can see in this video, we have this Bmw G 310 for some work. First of all, we will be changing the engine oil and the oil filter, then the air filter. We are also replacing the air filter. After that, we will be cleaning the throttle body of this bike, because this bike was parked in a parking lot for quite some time, and there was fluctuation in the RPM which we have observed when we rode this back. So that we are doing. After that, we will also be replacing the brake fluid of both the brakes, front and rear. After that, here also if you see, the chain is not rusted completely, but yes, it doesn't have a lube, or the stickiness is something which is missing. So we will be cleaning the chain, and then we will apply the chain lube on this. We will set the chain and then we will apply the chain lube. One thing we have noticed when we brought this bike to the workshop, this is the engine belly pan which we have already removed now, and there is a lot of oil we have seen, and we figured out that though the oil level is perfect here, but there is a seepage from the drain bolt. You can see here now. So we need to see the O-ring condition of this drain bolt. If required, if the O-ring is damaged or if the drain bolt is loose, we'll have to tighten the drain bolt, or we'll have to replace the O-ring. So keep watching this video. Maybe you will understand when we actually start working on this. You will come to know how things are happening. So first, now we are going to drain the engine oil. Do the support. So you can see here, the drain bolt doesn't have an O-ring. It has that, the O-ring is there, but it's not the rubber O-ring, it's a metal O-ring. So we are replacing the metal O-ring for sure. We are using this special tool for oil filter replacement. So for this bike, we are using the oil filter of Apache RR310, because BMW counter sale nahi karti parts, and since the engine is same of both the bikes, TVS Apache and BMW both run the same engine, we have already procured these parts of TVS, and now because everything is same for TVS and BMW, so we are now just installing the new oil filter. So this is also oil filters manufactured by Mahale, and the one which we have removed from the bike is also of Mahle, so it's the same. Always remember that you apply a thin layer of an oil on the O-ring, because otherwise it breaks or it forms cracks while installing. So we have replaced the washer, and now we are tightening the drain bolt. So for this bike we are going to put Motul 7100 10W40 full synthetic engine oil. Here is the window. And now we are pouring the oil from the other end, and here we can check the oil level. If you see here, there are marks minimum and maximum, and there are two bars also. So as soon as you start the engine, the oil starts circulating. It goes in the filter. It goes on the upper side of the engine, that is the head and the head top cover, and then it starts circulating throughout the engine. What we will do is, we will run the bike for a couple of minutes and then we will shut it off, and then we will come to know the actual oil level. So now you can see, I think we need to pour little more engine oil. Done. We are done with the oil filter and oil replacement. Now the next step is, we are removing the fuel tank cover, because the air filter is placed underneath tank cover. And now we have to lift the fuel tank cover very slowly and carefully. We need to ensure that those plastic parts or the small clips shouldn't break, or so now that's the fuel tank, and so now that's the fuel tank, and here there is the air filter element. So we have to remove these clips and remove the filter. There is a lot of dust that has accumulated here, so it is better to replace it. There is no point in cleaning it. Even the manufacturer recommends not to clean but to replace. So again, same, we have got the air filter. So we have got the air filter for this bike, and again it is from TVS. Like I said, both have the same engine and same components. It is easier and economical to install this TVS filter on this bike, because of course they don't sell BMW, don't sell parts over the counter, so we have no option but to change to TVS. So here you can see this is a new filter, and we have already seen the old filter, and now you can see the condition of this new filter. So here you can see the condition of the new filter and